Shall we start, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can start now.
Very good morning, one and all present here. Respected Chairman and CEO, Sri Sai Prakash Liyamuthu, respected Principal, Dr. A. Rajendra Prasad, respected resource person, Dr. P. Sendil Kumar, Assistant Professor Grade 3 from Bannari Amman Institute of Technology, Satyamangalam, Professor Vel Murugan, the coordinator of this event, my dear colleagues and my dear students. Very good morning to one and all present here. At the outset, we are happy to organize this event under the aegis of Society of Russian Engineers. On this auspicious occasion, I extend my warm welcome to each and every one of you. And it is my proud privilege and honor to welcome Professor P. Sendil Kumar, Assistant Professor Grade 3, Department of Mechatronics, Bannari Amman Institute of Technology, Satyamangalam, for having accepted the invitation to grace the occasion and deliver the lecture on intelligent systems. I extend my warm welcome to our, my dear colleagues and the coordinator and my dear students. The topic is on intelligent manufacturing system. The intelligent system are the technologically advanced machines that are perceive and control and respond to the environment. That is what the need of the hour. And everywhere we talk about the IoT, Industry 4.0, and there are so many things are controlled by Internet things. And unfortunately, the IoT or any Internet-based control system is going to be boon or ban. It is up to the individual. They have to use as long as the Internet or the computer system we can go for any kind of things. That is what is happening around the world. And it is my privilege to introduce the chief guest to the August audience. And Dr. P. Sendil Kumar is basically mechanics engineers from Sri Krishna Engineering College, Engineering and Technology, and passed out in the year 2008. And he pursued ME postgraduate program from Anna University in the year 2010. And he has also got a PhD from Anna University in the year 2018 on the most relevant topic on active suspension. And his thesis on the active suspension and active vibration control system. It is most, today the people things on these topics. And he has published so many papers at the national and international level, and also presented papers in the conference, international conference, many journals and papers. And he has published one patent on the cryogenic dielectric setup for EDM process. That is also it is in process. And we are fortunate to have you on this wonderful occasion. And on behalf of Sairam Engineering College and Sairam Department of Production Engineering, and I wholeheartedly welcome for this wonderful event to Professor Sendil Kumar, sir.
Thank you, sir. Yes. So, shall I start my presentation, sir?
You start, sir. You can start, sir.
Yes. So, thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to present some of my work in this webinar. Let's start with intelligent system. So, are you able to see my screen, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, sir. So today I'm going to discuss about the overview of intelligent system. I'm not going in depth into that particular manufacturing setup, because the entire intelligent systems, IoT, Industry 4.0 all are in initial stage in India. So you students should basically know why everyone prefer this kind of setups like Industry 4.0, IoT. Why do we need all those things? So what are the advantages of these systems? So that we must understand. So I'm going to talk in terms of that perspective, because that will give you a clear idea about do we really need this kind of setups in our small scale industries or medium scale industries. Okay, so that will give you a clear idea. So basically, when you talk about intelligent system, because in mechanical there is a problem. We don't have a subjects like artificial intelligence, fuzzy logic, neural network. Probably we may study about optimization techniques that are traditional optimization techniques, not intelligent optimization techniques. So the current trends are we are moving towards computer science. So we need to select some subject electives based on the discipline. For example, we have a mechanical, okay, Then electronics, it may be an electrical or electronics. Okay, electrical, electronics. Then we have computer science. So these are the three major divisions. So whatever the discipline we have, we can align with that. Apart from that, we have civil, agri, there are few disciplines. But the current trend, if you take subjects, they lie somewhere here. See, we don't need a pure mechanical, a mechanical combined with electronics, and a mechanical combined with computer science, like CAD packages, analysis, CAE, computer aided engineering, then computer science aligned with electronics. There are some papers, artificial intelligence, data mining, and then Internet of Things. If you take Internet of Things, it combines electronics with computer. Okay, even our hardwares, like you take mechanical systems like automotive, ABS, anti-lock braking system, you can't say that it's pure mechanical system. It's a combination. Still it's a mechanical, still we need gear, still we need a brake, still we need a clutch, all those things. But if you see the technology, the way it's going on, it's a combination of mechanical plus electronics, or it's a combination of mechanical plus computer. Nowadays we have a lot of CAD packages for drafting, design, and analysis purpose. Okay, in early days we have only ANSYS and few systems, but nowadays SolidWorks, Pro-E, CATIA, Abacus, there are plenty of softwares available. You literally you can do all kind of simulation before you go to productions. Even if you take companies, car companies like Volkswagen and Audi, Benz, they do a lot of simulations in using MATLAB, LabVIEW, SimLab. There are plenty of softwares. They do a lot of simulation. That's why they are providing high quality product compared to our local market. So there are some Indian brands, but if you see the difference, there are huge difference between Indian brand and foreign brand. But one of the main reason they are in the market for a long time, say they do a lot of analysis. For example, what will happen when a vehicle move at 200 kilometers per hour? Basically, it's very difficult to do that in real time. So they do a lot of simulations. So companies like Rolls-Royce, Mercedes-Benz, they have own packages, own software packages for doing all those simulation. So these things are only possible with the help of the combination of mechanical and computer science. Likely we have to combine mechanical with electronics. So you can say ABS, anti-lock braking system, airbag system, then integrated vehicle stability control. So integrated vehicle stability control. So this is one of the total control of vehicle, horizontal, vertical, lateral. So it combines everything. Then power steering. Then now we are moving from ABS to intelligent braking system. So that comes under intelligent systems. Okay, intelligence braking system. Then active suspension. Probably you heard about active suspension system. So all those things makes you more complex when it comes to manufacturing part. It makes you more difficult. Okay, you have to do a lot of things. For example, in early days, we do some CAD drawings. Before CAD drawing, we do some design. Okay, so from design to we move to CAD drawing, then CAD drawing to manufacturing. While manufacturing, you will consider assembly, tolerance, then some basic setups related to production. Those things you will consider. But here, if you take products like ABS, airbag system, power steering, before you go for no, there is one more parameter. Okay, so why do we need all those electronics in mechanical system? So very simple, control. So that is another word. You can't, you can say intelligent system or intelligent system, intelligent control. Control is one of the major reason why we prefer electronics in mechanical system. Imagine a mechanical brake which works in milliseconds. Then there is no need of electronics. But the moment we apply brake in our conventional vehicle, it takes some time, minimum 1 second delay. Okay, so we don't want that much delay. We need less than milliseconds. Then we always need electronics. So the control is one of the major reason why we prefer and an intelligent system. You take mechanical system, electronic system, computer science system separately. We are combining all these things and we are trying to make a smart system. Okay, so human is one of the best example for intelligent system. So first we should know what is the meaning of the exact word intelligence. So intelligence means learning. You take any mechanical system, electronic system, or computer system, it doesn't have any learning capacity. Okay, so learning is one of the important characteristics of intelligent. We human being learn from the environment. Okay, suppose I want to learn German language. Okay, I can go through some videos, I can attend some classes. Through attending some classes, I can learn that particular language. So learning is one of the parameter that clearly differentiate human from machine. If you take machine, it doesn't have any learning capacity. So everything depends on programmer, designer. So who is the designer? We people are designers. So we engineers are designers. So let me tell you the difference between classical system. So I'm not talking about mechanical, electrical, and computer system. You take it as classical system. Then intelligent system. Okay, so now the current trend is we are moving towards intelligent system. But in early days, and whatever we have so far is classical system. You take a music player, so there are some buttons you have to tune. But nowadays we have some voice recognized players. You just tell the name of the song, it will play. Like Google Alexa, it will play that music. Okay, it's a kind of example for intelligent system. The major difference between classical and intelligent, not only in not only intelligence. Intelligent means learning. Okay, learning, not